And there we go. The looks of it, we are now live, and I only have to say it really awkwardly because my settings seem to be slightly off inside of the YouTube studio thing now. So, like, it's auto starting, and I was even looking around for a second to be like, yo, did I accidentally toggle that at some point? Because I don't know, I don't remember doing that. Nonetheless, how are you dudes doing? What's going on? Uh, it's your boy Apple, and we are back for another stream of sorts. We got some Dokkan going on in the background, as you can see, and what we're going to do is kind of check out our account, see what's been up, because I haven't played around too much for a while, just because of the way that I usually capture it being broke for a bit. So now that I'm actually able to get on it again, I figured we'd sit up here and we'd have some fun and see where things led, and just try to see anything cool. I know that the likes of the Khalifa pack is up now, and that's cool. I know I also just missed the likes of the 5th anniversary. I was playing some of it on the main account. I missed some things, so I'm kind of sad about that, but I'm also like, alright, yeah, it's cool. Because I also know I wasn't playing ultra hard like I should have been at those points. So it comes down to you win some, lose some kind of situation. I did get my LR on at least one of my accounts, but you know, nonetheless, we are here today, and I think we're going to try to clean up the box just a little bit as per usual, just because that's a never-ending task on this channel. Additionally, we're going to try to see what events are on, if we can run an event for a few, and then possibly from there we're going to do some pools. It all just depends how things go, and I really feel towards doing certain things. I might actually save the pools for a separate video, but then again, like I said, it all depends by the point I get to decision of, yeah. So, where I think that puts us is right here, starting out now. But, well, we could check our teams, but let's see what events are actually up first. So, currently we have Assemble Warriors of Universe 6. We have the likes of the Universe Survival Saga, which is an older, it's an older mission set now, but I don't think we've done it fully on this account. We still have the Bardock teams. I like how it's lagging out just a little bit. So it looks like we have all the Universe 6 stuff on right now, but that makes sense because of the fact that, well, of course it would be. We have the Kefla new event going on, which doesn't super make sense to do unless we actually pull her, but going to just scroll through. We have the Future Gohan event. We have the likes of the Ultra Instinct Goku, the Ultimate Power, which is the Fusions Dokkan event. We have the True Evil. We have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. There's the likes of the Saiyan 3 Goku. There's Vegeta Blue. There's a lot of stuff on here. You could almost say all of it's on here, but not really. It's just we've gotten to that point of events where there's so much stuff to do in a day for Dokkan sometimes. I think the best place to start is, let's see if we have any Hercules to sell. We don't actually have Hercules to sell, and we're actually not over limit for once. But the reason we're not over limit is actually is because one, we sold our Hercules to begin with, and two, and this was the last time I logged on, so that's why I double checked it just to be sure that I didn't do anything since. But the additional caveat here is the fact that we still need to get the box number down just a little bit so we don't get hesitated or stopped as soon as we start. I had to go back up for a second because it almost looked like I had something I didn't know about, and I was like, huh? I know I have a bunch of stuff that I don't know about per se, just because look at this box. Yeah, I forgot about these two for a second. I hardcore forgot about these two for a second being here. It's one of those situations of Apple really needs to organize some of this stuff, but it also comes down to a situation Hey Jer, how are you doing? And it comes down to that situation of because sometimes it's just a lot to look at, and then having to do the back and forth between your account and the back and forth between the wiki can be a whole task and a half, and even in itself. What I think I'm going to do is we're going to sort this in the best way to organize anything ever. We're going to do the likes of the character select to sort everybody out. Look at how many Elder Kais I have, dude. What are you up to today, Jer? It'd be dope to get another Frieza just so I could have a rainbow version of him. I say that now, but I feel like it also put me in a really weird position for it. We have no additional growth path, so we're just going to train the we're gonna train the other frost into you. And in the background, as I'm doing this, let me also double check the frost disambiguation just to be sure that his strength variant doesn't have any workable use for that form. It's just optimum to do it because sometimes you know, sometimes you don't, and it's just like, oh, okay, cool. So assault form doesn't look like it can be used for anything. But then again, his SSR, I believe, is final form, so of course it makes sense. Do you combine dupes in this game? You combine dupes in this game by feeding them into them, and that levels up the likes of their special attack, which is triggered every time they do like a key based attack. And then beyond that, what you also have working with you is the fact that if it's an exact copy of a card and it awakens to a certain level, it can sit up here and be fed dupes into its potential system, and the potential system determines how high its stats can go, and I could show that off in a second. So this is the dupe we're feeding, and as you can see right here, we're at a super attack level of 5 out of 10, but it'll guarantee us a 6 out of 10 now because that one's a exact replica card version of it, so it's a guaranteed 100% there. I did some tutorials on this way back, uh, which is which feels like forever and a half ago now, but some of the stuff is still relevant. I like how it pops up. It pops up because sometimes I just won't play for super long. So this is hidden potential just for frame of reference. And while the other one you can put in other cards of different names, as long as it's the unit type and it will accept it and still get special attack or super attack. Here in the hidden potential system, it needs to be the exact card. So, like I have a spare Rebrian. So we're going to use this Rebrian as an example real quick. And the card right here, while it's not on par with her because it's not a UR, which sometimes that does matter, sometimes it doesn't matter, she is still a qualification for being able to be fed. It's definitely a dope game. It just celebrated its 5th anniversary, and there's some really cool stuff that, or its 5th anniversary on the global side. It's had its 5th anniversary for the JP side a while ago, at the beginning of the year, basically. So I can feed all these spare Bulmas into my physical Bulma and hope that that actually works out for her. The only question is, do I want to awaken all these Bulmas in order to make Fizz Bulma actually like eat something? So these are each worth 50%. And where my notation is I believe if I awaken these to UR status, I can get her to have 100% chance of eating them. So many Bulmas. Oh, dude, you gotta love the Bulmas. Bulma is love. Bulma is life. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do some quick friend summons real quick. As you can see right there, my terrible record for logging in on this account during the 5-year anniversary. I did most of it on my main, but that's just because I was able to access that a lot more. Jared, do you play any mobile games? Apologies in advance for some of the lactation that goes on right now. Working on trying to get this back up in order fully. But so we have Whis going right there. The Whis is something we actually need on this account. That's a Vegeta. So we got all SRs here. We're going to probably keep the Whis and the Vegeta, or the Whis and the Frost. We're probably not going to keep the Vegeta. And then we have 2 spare tickets, so we'll just pop those 2 spares as solos. I know I said I was going to do friend summons. I'm still probably going to pop some friend summons to do a quick... Oh. To do a quick pack pull and level up some units. I'm sorry, what? If I didn't do this on stream, I wouldn't believe it myself. I wouldn't even be trying to tell anybody that I just did this. Dude, we just pulled an LR on a single ticket pull from the 5-year anniversary. I really wish I would have did more of them on this account, like logged in more, but like that more than makes up for me missing my 200 my 200 stone pool slash the guarantee LR pool, which was linked to the 55 ticket pool. I don't play gotcha games anymore. I play some word-based scramble-like games. That's fair. Those are probably better in a lot of ways anyway. They don't get you to sit here and wail out, which I don't, but still, I can't deny the fact that it's still tempting nonetheless. Yo! Yo! Also, I forgot we have to do our returning pool, because we never did our returning pool. Tell our pool, you're welcome. Here takes credit. This guy here. Dude, that is a hell of a way to start off the day. Get a Vegeta. We get the likes of young Tapions, the little tapes. We get the Super Saiyan Gohan, which is from the Broly Destroyer set. We get Jace. We get Tapion himself! Yo! What are these pulls today, dude? I might have to do actual pulls for real. Like, I was joking about it. Well, I wasn't joking about it. I was considering it, and my debate on the fence was, do I do a separate pool pack video? But, like, I think we might have to do pools for real. I'm over here passing. You're welcome. Alright, Jared, I'm gonna need you to come around whenever I'm doing pools, dude. I'm gonna do a solid pool right here, and we're going to use this as feed bait for upgrading our units. And that's essentially how we're going to see if those bomas have a 100% chance. We got 2 Vidals in this pack. A red ribbon soldier. We got, I think that's 2 Yamas and a Poo Poo. The likes of Tien and Pintar is our rare in that pack. Well, he's not our only rare, because we got Dr. Gero as a rare as well. Jared, what do you say? Do I go for the actual pulls on the actual current pack after those last 2, or after those first 2 pulls that we started off with? Do eat. Hey, what's up, Gene? How are you doing? So we got a Q. Q is our rare here, and we can pop him for bonuses on our strength units. That's the best part about pulling some of these units in here. But, like, just in general, they're pre-awoken versions, because I don't have to awaken him in order to get it going forward. Wow. You do YouTube now as well? I've been doing YouTube, it's just my timing for YouTube is sporadic sometimes, because I don't always have time to edit, and I've been trying to do doubles for stream on both YouTube and Twitch. It's just time doesn't always work out for the week. So since it didn't work out yesterday, I figured I'd make up today with doing something I wanted to do. Ever since it broke on me, I wanted to get back to doing some Dokkan. I don't know if we'll do some more wet this week, or if we'll do some wet this week, but we'll see. Also, sup, Kinger? How are you doing today, dude? Finished doing dishes? Nice. Also uploading a video now? Nice. More, Kingdom Hearts stuff, or doing some cooking stuff? Wet. I had fun. I've been having fun with it. The only killer is, like I said, the issue we had with some of the songs. But I left the first vid up, and I was just like, yeah, I'll continue forward without the first vid and let the rest of it be muted audio. Doing pretty good. How am I? Dude, I started out the day pulling an LR. I'm very cool. Like, I was sad at the fact that we missed our packs earlier, but yeah, no, this was def work. So we get two Android 17s in this pack to start off. One of them being one of my favorite variants of 17, because he just looks so swaggy in that coat. Actuality, this is the version of 17 I used to play in Budokai. I'd use his alternative outfit with the coat because it's just so cool. Oh, nice! We pulled into the likes of the Super Boos, specifically the tech one. I forget how many of him I have around, but that's nice. It also kind of sucks though that this is a half pack, which yes, it is half price pack, but like, Dokkan, don't be doing that. Since this isn't level up pack, in the sense that I was thinking at first, we'll probably just do until the point that we get to the 50 mark, but we get another, hey! We get a Vados! Okay! Alright! I see you, Pools! You out here clowning today! Look at these pools! They are on deck! That first form Frieza. I see it, I see it. I can vibe with it. We get the Botama. A Super Saiyan Vegeta. I forget what Vegetas we have that currently need feeding. I should probably look at that. And then we get the fusion for Chaozu. Alright. It's always interesting because, like, he pops up at the randomest times for me. This boy, Young Chaozu. It's also funny that he's the first copy we have on this account. Pop them 45 stones, and then I guess we'll pop the 50, and the 50 will drop us to roughly 180, 170, and then we'll be done. Super Saiyan 2 on it. Super Saiyan 3 on it. Okay. Hit me with some love, baby. I saw Krillin in 18 chilling. We got Jace, his rare variant. We got the likes of a Zarbon in the SR form. GT Vegeta. Pulled into a Krillin. That's always nice when we get a Krillin inside the pull pack. We pull into another Frost, and I think that's our third Frost today, and the Frost is going towards that version of Frost that we have. Tambora. Pull into a Majin Buu Gotenks, even though it's a Super Buu Gotenks, but you know. Raccoon, because it rhymes with Doom. We get a Krillin, and we get another Vados? I'm sorry, what's this baddie doing? What's she doing? She trying to be a duplicate? She trying to be a duplicate? Girl out here pulling up in my pool packs like, hey, and I'm looking at her like, hey. Alright, so I said we'd do the 50. And my hope is that we could get a singular copy, but we'll see. Ooh. Super Saiyan 3 once again. Come on. Yo, gods. Don't fail me now. Raccoon! We get a Chisame, a Yamcha, Another 17 in this pack. Or the first one for this pack, but another 17 today. I don't even remember which 17 you can use that one to feed into. Yukon. Get a Ginyu. This pack's looking a lot like the last one in nature. I jinxed it on the extra 17 though. We get a Super Saiyan Vegeta and Cell Jr.? Nice! Aw, not nice. Not the one I was thinking about, but still nice. Still nice. I'd take it. They all can't be winners. We got a Super Saiyan Goten. They all can't be winners. You got Kefla? Nice. Congrats on it. I got two copies of Vlados. I got Tapion. I pulled into an LR Goku and Frieza today. I don't know, it's a nice pool pack set day. I'll probably determine if I want to pull some more for this one later, just because it's 50 a pop now, which raises my chances at getting her, but I also don't want to be like, alright, we wasted all our stones. It'd be nice to have the new Kefla. Well, I look like the fucking fifth year stuff's still in here. I was gonna say, if it is, watch your boy pull the work real quick. But I guess that's just two I had left over. Clover, how are you doing now? What's going on? So we have 30 medals off of that. Let me check out what you can get in the medal shop right now. Probably nothing with the amount I have on this account, but still. I have 300 over here. If I were to keep at it, I could get another Goku Black. Well, no, that'd be my first of this Goku Black. We could get Hit. We could get Android 17 in his tournament variant. We could get Trucker Hat 13. Remember when he was a big deal like a few months back? Or we can get Turles. You know? And we have no legendary pools right now. Let me pop this redstone before I forget. I have 3 of you. I could pop a 4th. Let me see what I have of everybody else. I only have 1 Super Saiyan 3 Goku on this account. No sales, so that's out of the question. We got no Gohans. Pretty sure no Broly's on this one. No, we got 1 Broly on this one. How many Friezas? Frieza might almost be done. No. This is the one with 1 Frieza. None of these Super Janimbas. We have red Janimbas for days though. I think we're up to 3 of them. We have 1 Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. No Kid Boos of the physical variant. 2 Gohans of the ultimate form. Wow. 1 Kid Buu agility variant. 1 Super Saiyan 3 Tech Vegeta, 2 Int Sales. Also, dudes, you didn't know, your boy also, oh, nope, bot didn't want to do it. Okay, that or it's going to be super delayed. I'm gonna say we also stream on Twitch if you guys are curious about that. Oh, there it goes. And I also appreciate you dudes just watching in the first place. But if you haven't yet, I'd also appreciate it if you hit the like button on it, because it does help more dudes find this stuff. So if you enjoy the Dokkan content, definitely let me know. If not, feel free to also let me know that. We have one of the evil boos. Yeah, one metal cooler int. Back to your regularly scheduled Dokkan content. I'm still wondering when I got that one Nova Shinron here. I think the answer here is if I don't have a full set. If I don't have a full set of Gogetas, I'll probably go with the Gogeta just to round out my set over here, because he'd be the closest and it'd make the most sense for future things. Still mad at myself that I didn't finish that Trunks and Vegeta on this side when that was up, but I finished it elsewhere, so it's fine. We have one of the Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohans, and with that being said, let me just go check my account real quick, or check my box real quick. This would actually be the easier way to do it. Gogeta. We have 3 of them, and they're all SSR. So, yep. Looks like the option we are going with, my boys, is we're gonna cop ourselves a Gogeta. But first we have to clean up the box a little bit. That's my bad. I forgot about that for half a second. Oh, so if you're wondering how we even ended up on that long pull train to begin with, we were trying to see if we could level this Bulma up to be a perfect feed for the other Bulma. And I guess what I could have just did in the first place is growth pattern, training, feed, and we could have went to our locked Bulma and saw if she still feeds in and what the percentage rate is, and if it's of value to feed her. Ladies and gentlemen, before you go on a date, make sure that it is of value to your status growth that you feed. No, just stop. Yeah, so it equals 100%. I have, let's see, 6 of these. I can SA6 her if we just play this right. That's our SA10 rainbow variant. I'm not doing that again. I love this Bulma, but let's be real. That'd be grindy for no reason. So we're going to auto it just because of the likes of us doing the friend pack summons and the other summon packs. I think we should be good right about here. Ooh, no, not my PyCon hat. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down. Trying to take my little hat. You trying to take my little hat. You should know we don't play about our little hat around these parts. So I'm not gonna make you guys sit through all the levels of that. Sometimes I'll sit through it myself. Most times I'll just skip it. It depends on how much I like the unit and if I know like I'm not going to see that artwork anymore once I awaken them. Because if I know I'm not going to see that artwork again, I'll probably just sit there and be like, yeah. Or I'll pull it and then I'll just try to sit on it until I can get another copy. Talking about some, yup. This is my looking at it copy. You guys don't know about a looking at it copy. That's both of our Vidalos going away, but waifu for waifu. You gotta feed up. It's the circle of waifu. Funny enough, I think I was going to keep a spare of these bowlz anyway, but I think I ended up deciding against it because it is the same artwork. It's just the fact that it's like bowlz. Bulb and Chi-Chi get a lot of exceptional passes on the side where it's just like, yeah. Hell, Vidal does too. I have a Vidal that I've rainbowed in SA10. She's an SSR, and the killer here, or like her base form's an SSR, because I don't want anybody to be like, you can't rainbow an SSR. But yeah. I pulled 2 more of her SSR versions since I rainbowed an SA10 her. I'm just holding on to those bitches. Like, yep. Hey, what up, TK? How are you doing, dude? What goes on with you? What are you up to today, Mr. TK? So that's 3 bowlz for our bowlz. Hold on now, you trying to eat my Chi-Chis? Nah. Nah. We gonna have to talk. We gonna have to talk, ma'am. I'm chilling, TK. What's up with you? I've been doing alright. Yo, TK. Guess what I pulled? Off of a single on top of that. So we're going to feed in right here. That should be cool. I know I need to clear out the space, but we're also not getting rid of those Chi-Chis just yet. The reason I was more like, alright, let's get rid of the Vidals. We do have better Vidals. So it kind of made sense. Kind of. When our 5th one happens, well, no. We can... Bitch! What'd I tell you about taking my Chi-Chis? My Chi-Chis. See, this is why YouTube's like, no, bad Apple, bad. They don't let Apple sit up here and do the things other YouTubers get to do, because Apple be out here cursing out his cards. You know, I did that at the card shop too. You ever just curse out your card? Because it's like, bro, you could have came a little earlier. We'll get rid of that towel. Wish there were events just for rare and super rare. What do you mean? What I pull? I pulled the Goku and Frieza off of a single pull from the tickets that I got from the 5-year event. Because I didn't do crazy amounts of it, so I only had enough to do like one multi and one single. And dude, I was just sitting here like, what? So I might not have gotten my other LRs, but we did good on pulls today, dude. And if we were on stream, I'd probably do my usual I pulled an LR ritual, which is playing like one of the best clips from the amazing world of Gumball for anybody else who doesn't know. Like, it makes me laugh every time. But like, that's genuinely how excited I get. If you ever been on a voice call with me while I pull an LR, it just turns into a yo. Yeah, one time I did it during, I think it was like 6 or 7 a.m. and I was just like, yo, running back and forth through the house like, oh man, this is so hype. Words of the wise, don't be my roommate. You're gonna get into you randomly screaming, yo! At all times of the night. Unless you're into that, ladies. Pop the krill, I'm sweating. Woo! So, Mr. TK, we haven't talked since you were doing the likes of the tournament. How'd you fare in the tournament, dude? Did you end up getting as many commies as you wanted? Guess who missed the tournament? Hi, guys. So I'm still stuck at my 2 commies, but I'll get some commies eventually. That's what I say about all the tournament LRs, and like, I'll get like the first 2 units, or maybe the first 3, and then like I fall off, and then I get real sad because I know I'll have to fight the RNG of pulling them. So we're going to feed these ladies into the Bulma now and see how she does, see what goes on. She should be all set though. Bulmas. The only killer here is now they're all, well, no, the ones that I could feed should be unlocked. I was gonna say now they're all UR Bulmas. Yeah, so that's the only one. Also, she's a rainbow, so I don't know why my brain had that moment of, don't mess up. I think that's just me when feeding things in general, though. It's just like, don't mess up. So we're going to get to SA6. A Bulma fight. Yo, for the next Dragon Ball game we get, can we get like Bulma in the jetpack with the motor scooter, and she's out here with like a shotgun or something? Something to put her in. Get her throwing some hands. Dudes would go wild over that game. It'd be like, yo, Dragon Ball Boom? Man, who out here playing Kakarot anymore? We out here playing bowlz. So we need 3 more for that. I might do that at some point. But we also need to awaken her and feed her dupe into her. I like how we pulled enough to need to actually clean out the box after I was like, yeah, well, we're doing good. We don't need to clean the box today, guys. And now it's like, we need to clean the box today, guys. My life is an endless cycle of cleaning the box. Take that one as you want. Hey, yo, Vegeta, what you look like eating these other Vegetas? Tell me about it. Tell me how you Vegete. We might be able to stain this up. Because I think on Awaken, that'd give him a 50% chance to be eatable. Edible! It's just all a matter of playing that up. If you don't get off these Chi-Chi, I swear to Bob. I swear to Bob. You gonna get off these Chi-Chis, sir? They just don't learn. I'm gonna need somebody to come teach them. None of our big gear. We good. Bob? Yeah, Bob. We gonna get that girl Ash out here, and Ash, she gonna scream out, Bob! And Bobby gonna pull up one of them with the work. You ever been flexed by Bobby? That man tossed you in the air like it was nothing. Absolutely nothing. And you be sitting there looking all goofy like, okay, Robert. Robert. He's like, nah, bro, my name is Bob, sir. We don't do that Robert stuff around these parts. So I can force feed all of these up to the likes of being SSRs, giving him 50% off of each one of them, and if we do this just right, we should be able to get a SA10 Vegeta while also clearing our box out. Now I'm just waiting for the inevitable failure of not being able to do it just right. So I know what I'm about to do is going to be looked upon as a cardinal sin by some, but we're just going to force feed these. We're going to force awaken them. I say that, and then I think about all the other things I need to train up and how I don't want to do the training gear grind, though. The only killer is at the point that I start... Well, no, I see who I can feed into the next one, at least. We're gonna feed him some Ginus. Some Gnu's. Shout outs to that boy, Captain Canoe Stick. You boys don't know about Captain Canoe? Oh man, that boy be at the lake every weekend. We gonna pull up with that boy Captain Canoe, and we gonna see who really be out here with the woo woo. And everybody like, what the woo woo? Yeah. Everybody get real gangster down at the lake. You just be paddling in and out with your boat. Hey yo, bro, where you at, Ginyu? Mr. Canoe. Had to call the captain's organization on you. We're gonna have to call Captain Knuckles out here. He gonna sit up here and drop them 5-finger shuffles on you. Gonna hit you with a grand duffel. Boy gonna be out here looking like a bag of ruffles. Apple, what are you doing? Doing some slam poetry to pass the time. As I sit up here and go through the confines of my mind, devastated by the amount of things that I have to throw into these units to feed them. Not understanding that this gacha is a breed to them. What? Hey, don't question it. Just feed the Vegetas and keep it moving. Feed the Vegetas and keep it moving. It's that simple. The more you question it, the more you gonna have to get answered. And then the more questions you gonna have. Nah. I don't need no more questions in these parts of town. We can feed you to you, so that's a simple transfer right there. Some people might be looking like, why do you even have some of these units still? I know, it's fun to mess around with some of them from time to time, despite them not being like A tier or S tier and stuff like that. A unit doesn't always need to be the greatest in a gacha, because sometimes the greatest isn't fun. And I know that's really funny to say with a game like Dokkan, where at face value it's very simple. But like, in actuality, some of the fun does come from like what you're using. We don't have any TNs that really need to be fed right now, and based on us not having any feedable TNs, we're going to take this opportunity to cheese out our current stock of TNs into this Vegeta as feed bait in order for us to, I don't know, both clear the box and get him of level. And then I think I might do that also with the likes of the Radix down there, but that's because the Radix just has a better way to farm himself nowadays. That's usually the feed criteria for me. If something has a better version for farming, then I don't care at that point. Like, I get my SA10 version of the thing that I was holding on to feed, and then I get my... and then I just start using the new feed bait material instead of trying to farm out the old feed bait. But like, that's the logical way of how you handle that kind of situation, so you know. Need to check this one. You're a SA7. I will give you the pass and let you stick around. Because I've clearly cared about you long enough for you to hit that that much of a growth spurt. Ooh-doo. So, with that being our 5th Vegeta, and then like us popping at least 3 units each, I think we might be good. Keyword might be, but that's a strong might. That's that all might strength right there. That's that might guy right there. It's my guy. My dude. I had to double check before we actually went through with that feed set. Okay, okay. I see y'all getting this Vegeta on par. They say we gonna get this man the full leveling. We got 2 SA out of that. Not pretty, but not bad. That's about the ratio you can expect with 50%ers. We gotta get to 725. We're at 737. If I get rid of these extra 5 Vegetas, we'll get closer to that. We'll still be off, but we'll get closer to that. Which is probably a useless statement in hindsight, but... Fairness, if I could get rid of those 3, the game would probably let me off with a lot more. I like how we've just been chilling, pulling, and training at this point. But sometimes that's what why do I keep doing that? Sometimes that's just what a session turns into. Okay, we didn't do it this time. We're good. We're good. Gonna have to cuss myself out at that point. Be like, hey, yo, self, what you out here doing? What you doing? Train. Nah. Yes. I keep trying to dodge the training one so much that even though like I'm going into it the hard way now, but it's to be sure that I don't have to still hit the back button. So it's about equal amounts of pressing going between the two in the format that I like to do it versus going through their auto pull for it. Also, I know I just messed up the cycle as I was talking about it. The cycle. But it's cool. We'll just awaken him when we awaken the other one. They're like, you just awakened a lot of Vegetas. That's a feat. Here you go. Here goes feet. Get your trophy. Put your feet inside of some socks. Get your feet. Train this boy up real quick. Give him some Kais while we at it. I mean, we could. Ah! Help! I'm scrolling and I can't scroll up! More specifically, I'm scrolling and I keep stopping at the wrong spot. Oh, nice. We got 3 more out of that, so now he's at SA6. I almost would just give him the Kais at that point. Keyword, almost would. I need to scroll up. You're not the other Piccolo. You're Piccolo, but not Piccolo. You're Piccolo. Which is something that I was just being really stupid about and joking with. Yeah, okay, so this is Nail Piccolo. I don't need to do too much work into feeding you guys to him, but I can feed you guys to this Piccolo if this Piccolo wants to eat you. The Namekian lifestyle. Eat your brothers. Become your brothers. Love thy neighbor. I could give it to him, or I could give it to Fizz. But I think I'll do Strength Piccolo. Just cuz. Just cuz. Where we'll shortcut some of this is we'll cancel the trainings to Awakening stage, and we'll basically do all of these first and then go straight to Awakening to cut back on some of the time. Who is your favorite unit right now? Like, who have you guys had to put on a decent amount of your teams for no reason? What is your go-to method when cleaning out your box? And do you believe in fajitas? So that is 5 right there. Let's pop these suckers in. See where his level goes. And then I still need to feed the dupes to that Jace and the dupes to... Right! My goof. I said the step process, and then I skipped the step process myself. Guess who's terrible at following his own instructions? His name's Apple. He does things how he wants to do. Yes, he does. He's gonna do all the things in exactly the wrong order. Because he's the one that we call Apple. It's Apple. Not my best remix, not my worst remix. I really didn't know where I wanted that one to go until like we got to the end of it. SSR, 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 SSR. Okay, yep. No, no, my good lad. You shall be a pickle boy, but you shall be a pickle boy who is of culture, of skill, of level. Become the mighty Piccolo. I wish that they gave us a way with the Kais to like level them up. And like I know why they don't, because pull more, my boy. But essentially, like, I wish they gave us the option to level them up at least into a 50% rate if they weren't already 50%ers. Or at least that the 30%ers were 50%ers, period. But I guess we should just be glad that we get a decent amount of the 30%ers to begin with. It just be nice. Yeah, I know why you aren't fed. Training. Again. Gonna awaken. And just because I need the freebie slot, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him one Elder Kai and the one Piccolo. We're still gonna feed our other dupes in, but that's the quickest way to like clean all that up and get things on the roll. That's it, one Elder Kai and the Pickle Boy Von Pickleson. We got one off that. I could live with that. So that's free slots for days, or that's free slots now. Or free slot, I guess, because if we so much as earn a unit, then good day, good sir. But this is what we're going to do here. First off, this Jace doesn't even bar. So give me these other 3 Jaces. And let me feed them in. And that opens 3 more available slots for us. And then we can just add Young Tapes to the equation. Young Tapes will make a 4th free slot for us, and we should be good to do most missions. Young Jerobi. I think I started collecting that young Jerobi after like a long chain of getting a bunch of them and like just trading them off as I was getting them. And then my brain is like, it'd be funny as all hell to have a SA10 young Jerobi. And now I'm just like, why didn't I start that earlier? Why didn't I have that thought earlier? Get that boy little tapes in. Young mixtape, as they would call them. And there we go. So with our box or as clean as it's going to get for right now, just because I do want to get something done while we're on. Let's go to the event. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the Assemble Warriors of Universe 6? Do you want to see any of the other Universe 6 events that are currently on right now? Do you want to see a Dokkan event? Something cool. I don't even know what Dokkan event I could actually pass right now. You know nothing about this game? We got another version of... We got another copy of the Gogeta today. There's a part of me that wants to just do the Gogeta. There's a part of me that doesn't. It didn't want to do it to the point that it was like, let's go to Janemba. We're going to go for the Gogeta real quick, just for the factor of trying to get something done. Not the greatest mashup, but also I think their stat line should be over what we need for this. So we're going to pop in real quick. Hopefully this random path gets us some key or something worthwhile. Alright, we get some key for the LR Gogeta. Which is super fitting, I guess, considering the stage that we're doing. And then we build up hard key here for the rest of our units, just in case this isn't a one-shot, but I'm pretty sure rotation should set us for a one-shot. So we have all our pre-indicators activating. No links between those two, but that's fine. I think he'll shoot for the super attack right there, and that should be a good call, but we'll also send Jaren in for the likes of a mild hit, and we'll send in Reaper in for another mild hit, because neither of those will actually get a super. Here I come! That meteor attack. It's funny how that's literally just Lion's Barrage, though. Can we talk about that? Like, they hit that part right there, that elbow, and then that rotational kick. I'm just like, yo, they did not. All right, Vegeta. Fusion time. You expect me to strike on... You expect me to strike an indecent pose like that? Fusion ha! Time for me, Beku, to settle this once and for all. Beku about to get Popku. That's not too big of an issue. Ultra Instinct, and I know Ultra Instinct's at the disadvantage there, but Ultra Instinct will still get his super. We'll go with Kale getting a super, and then we'll go in there. Vegeta, you got fat. I'm the prince of all buffets! You dare make fun of the prince of all buffets? Kakarot! So we got ourselves a Veku for the collection. The debate is if I want to sit up here in SA10 and rainbow that boy again. We'll probably do it just to have him, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's of questionable origin. So this is the second stage. This is where we get our medals and stuff. This is where the stage actually gets a little bit more difficult, but not the worst. Let's see if we can find somebody to key link with us, just so we have full-on key link team versus that one fault pop. I guess like the best way to do this would be select category, and then we go for target Goku. Totally go for target Goku. Universe 6 Saga. Universe Survival Saga. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with the new Kefla. Just to see how she works out. Goku!
and Vegeta are sure Goku and Vegeta are sure rampaging around a lot. Considering they're actually dead. That fusion of theirs, Gogeta, he's unbelievably strong.
I know I'm giving him more of a Roshi thing right there, but I can't channel into my Kai right now.
Time for a challenge from some warriors with an effective link skill.
I know I can't channel into the Kai right now, but it's fine. It's not the biggest deal. As long as it gets read and as long as we have fun with it. No! No! We missed our opportunity to get more ki there, though. That's a bummer. So this is one of those points where Ultra Instinct Goku will come in handy. I think we're going to toss Reeve to the Wolves on that one. We're going to give Instinct Goku the likes of the kill shot. And we screwed Kefla despite wanting to see her in action. But I also want to sit up here and pop this man Goku. She might, depending on what her actual skill set is. I was like, she might still pop off, though. Good day, Mr. 17. When it comes to 2 guaranteed super attacks, I kind of have to go for that over the likes of hitting with the perfection that is 17.
Fusion, ha! I'm not Goku, nor am I Vegeta. I'm the one who is going to defeat you.
Okay. That's a lot of big words from a guy who is going to defeat us. That's the best comeback you get, Apple? Yes. Oh, it's a pretty good comeback, really, in honesty. I'm just sitting here hoping that you can really back those words up before the likes of Mr. Jaren sits up here and hits us with his perfect finisher. Hey, transformation on them, baby. Transformation on them, baby. This is a rotation where nobody loses. Okay. Let's give you the optimum shot here. We're going to pop off with the new Kefla, and then we're going to let Kale exit state, but she's going to exit state on a high note with hitting for her Ki Blast, or for hitting optimum Ki Blast with the bonus. You know, I'm surprised at where that stopped, but also at the same point, I think that makes sense. I don't think I have her fully realized as a unit. I love the fact that they've gotten a lot more animated with what they do in the game. Granted, they've been doing the animated stuff for a while, and they even got a lot more animated a while back, but it's just really dope to see how far it's come in total. Because I remember when an animated card was literally a card's art being shaken back and forward at you on the screen. It is like, uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Let's see. We could do the third version, and the third version would be guaranteed more awakenings, but I might do it just to show off the difficulty spike. My only big thing is, I guess we technically don't have a purpose, but we also technically do have a purpose to do it at the moment. It's one of those, it's not terrible if we do it. It's just not the most useful at the current moment. We're going to put the ushers on. We're going to pop on the likes of the Sensu. We're going to put on the Android 8, and we're going to put on our Snake Lady. Do. So let's 3 into that random. We're going to 2 on up. Pop over to the 1. Pop over to the 1. And we jump up for a 4. Ooh, that's nice. Hit him with another 1. And then 3 on up. This is where this track gets really stupid cool. Do. We're going to hit them all, everything that we have. It almost sounds like a Sonic track in some right. Let's see. Hey, any suggestions on what food should I eat for mukbang? Malaysian food? I don't know Malaysian food that well, so I wouldn't be able to be like, oh yeah, you should go and eat this or eat that. I feel like most foods would be really cool, but a lot of the time, usually what I see when people do mukbangs is like a lot of soup-based stuff or fast food-based stuff, so I feel like anything in that range are pretty good. Sorry if that's not super helpful. I just also don't know the craziest amount of things about Malaysian food. I know it's good. It def looks good. From what I've had of it, it def tastes good. But I'd also be lying if I was out here like, oh yeah, you gotta eat the this and the that and the these. What did you kind of have in mind for doing for the mukbang? For the mukbang. Do. So that should be this. No, I overestimated that one grossly. I was like, that should be this phase right here. They're like, sir, I'm gonna need you to cool your jets. This clearly is not the phase that you thought you were ending. If anything, sit on this phase a little bit longer. Phase or face? Phase. Like the group that everybody claims they're a part of. Indian food will be Indian donut and samosas. Korean food will be fried chicken and noodles. Ooh, that sounds good. That def sounds good. What I can suggest that I think you should totally do, you should do a pizza. And then have, like, something sweet on the side. I think that'd be fun to watch. But then again, I just like pizza, so... It's hard to find a time that I'm not suggesting somebody eat a pizza.
All right, Vegeta. Fusion time. You expect me to strike a idiotic pose like that? Fusion, ha!
I still hate the fact that they got the that they used that effect here for that. My food will be creamy puff and some desserts. Okay. Sounds like a good time already. Pizza isn't quite common. See, that's what would make it so great. You eat a pizza and then everybody be like, "Yo, she has pizza." I know. If you want, I can look at some Malaysian foods later and be like, "Oh yeah, you should def try these," or on stream. Alright, I like to see these, but off the top of my head, I def don't have an answer for you. And it sucks, but it's better than been lying about it. We got that additional attack for another gigantic impact. Yo, what we hit them with that gigantic impact. Did you do the unusual or the common? I think you should do a little bit of both. Like, if you're eating 4 dishes or if you're eating 2 dishes, do like an unusual and do a common, or do like 2 unusuals and 2 commons. That way, like, you can show off stuff and like have stuff that people kind of know about, but then also have stuff that people are like, "Oh, what's that?" And then like you can explain what it is to them. Like, I feel like that'd be the more interesting approach to it. So that's just me, and others might think differently as to how you should handle your food. Hey! Hey, look at this anime. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to pull some more. I'm sorry, dudes. Oh. Yeah, damage, ma?
Goku, leave this to me. Hurry up and fuse. Thanks, Pikkon. You heard him, Vegeta. Fusion time. Oh, joy. This is as far as you go.
So, Gene, how are you enjoying the likes of the Dokkan? Ooh. This part of the battle right here, dude, like... In technical terms, I don't want to evacuate the kill out of the rotation, but I also know that it's for the betterment of our rotation against this Sage if it lasts too long. Really, since Ribi can get a hit off here. So we're going to let Jiren lead, we're going to let Ribi get the follow-up for maximum hit, and then we're going to get the likes of Kale into a better position to match up with Cauliflower and the likes of Kefla. Which we haven't done crazy much to Pycon's health yet, but that's an alright first rotation on him. Hey, alright, that's a better first rotation on it. My girl Kel holding it down. So our instinctual boy... Yeah, instinctual boy wants maximum hit here. To which... I know what I just said about getting the optimum rotation for them, but also I have to take into account what this rotation will look like for us, and the fact that he's a tech unit over our agility unit. Even though she could take the hit, it's just better practice. Even if Kefla is probably just going to dirt him right here to begin with. Ooh. Not quite, but like, close enough. Because Goku's going to put the silver shell in there, and then let's see if our cauliflower girl can down him a little bit. This man said, I'm gonna go hard. Let me drop all these hits while I can. Energy Blast. Gotta love how generic that is. You put a little bit of a dent in him. Not anything crazy worth writing home about, but she put a dent in him. We're going to drop hard hits right here on this side of the spectrum. We're going to use a Sensu Bean just to heal up for a bit, and then we will give Ribrianne hard hits. Oh, and I guess 17 said, screw your Sensu Bean, I'm gonna Dokkan attack. I didn't realize where my meter was. That's just the best way to handle it. We could have had our ×7 multiplier on that damage, but I'd rather get our ×4 and mess it up and be like, yeah, guys. So, I'll take what we got. High Power Blitz! Ooh. Look at that boy 17 finishing off the event for us. Fusion Ha! Pycon, we'll get him for you. Come on. Okay, so rotation actually worked out in our favor. Nice. Those trade-offs that I didn't want to go through with, they definitely paid off in the end. In the end, it kind of sort of mattered. She about to take a whole health bar by herself from this man. Yeah, she kind of did. Not fully, but she kind of did it. I can't even fault her on that. Really, considering this is last phase. It's just like, oh man, I got hyped when I saw it. I was like, yo, she getting in position. She ready. So that's 2 health bars off jump right there. with the 2 health bars down, we're going to have to pop off if we want to get this done within the next set of turns, but I think we can make that happen. Really, with 17 being the optimum hitter right here. Is she going to hit it up though? Them dodges! Swift, swift, dodge, swift, swift, out. Swift, swift, dodge, swift, swift, out. And just like, Jaren, can you pop off just a bit? Just a bit. I ain't even asking for too much here. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But he's still doing his job. We can be petty to Rebi and give the int type orbs to Kefla, but we're not. We're gonna let Rebi actually get her hit in because one, that makes it most optimum for us. We also get a heal out of that, and hopefully this is a turnaround turn for us, but I know part of that's just because I haven't fully invested into some of these units. Whereas some of them you can see, like, I've at least done the groundwork for building them up. So she's going to take a hit, Kefla's going to take a hit, and Rebi's going to take a hit. My only hope is Rebi doesn't take too much damage, because Rebi might be our downfall factor here. As good of a unit as she is, it's just without being built into, she might be our de facto downfall. Big Amor out here dropping that big love. So she's gonna take 40,000 off of that. Yo, chill. Yo, chill. He dropped 60,000 on her soul. I didn't even see the third attack there. I said a yo, a chill. I think this is the optimum way to hit that. Yeah, that's the optimum way to hit that so that Ultra Instinct could get the hit. And then I don't even want to think about next turn after that. But hopefully we set up the damage trees right. I mean, either way, Kefla should drop him next turn, but it's just like, when thinking about how we played this one, I think we played it to the T pretty well until we got to this last phase. This last phase was just kind of like, yeah. But I also get why. I was expecting a decent amount more of certain things, and I was overestimating some of it. Also, is that 4 dodges in a turn? My squad out here, they did it. They did it. They dropping the hard dodges. Once again, swift, swift dodge, swift, swift. Eat the boy with the... Oh no. Oh no. He hit the boy with the soul punisher. Not the soul punisher. Get your ass to the back of the line, Jaren. This ain't no place for no Jiren to call home. Ooh, stretch. So that should get him down to half of the last health bar. And if she gives him a beatdown, we see. Yep, about half, like I said. So he might be at a third of his health in a second. Yeah. It's like I said, Kefla's gonna take the dub here, but it definitely played out well. I think if we would have just put her at the start, she probably would have capped him before we had a chance to take that damage again. But it doesn't matter at that rate. As long as we survive the damage is the big factor. And as long as we don't have to take another hit. And that's how we get 7 medals, my boy. You just do that 11 times and then your unit's awakened. Depending on which unit we're talking about. And what mission we're talking about, because some of them drop worse. Nonetheless. I think that was a good set of runs. So, I guess the question would be, what do I want to start working on waking up, or like, what do dudes want to see worked on? And like, that'd be a good point of figuring out what to do in the next set of things. I think today was just a good return to form with trying to clean up the box a little bit, doing a few loose pulls, getting some cool stuff. But in total, it was more so the likes of just trying to reinvigorate this with the channel, or reintegrate this with the channel. Let's see what Vados does. Universe 6 category, E +2, HP, attack, and defense +100. So it's not crazy considering the other Universe 6 leads, but like, he's also good. Causes supreme damage to enemies and lowers attack. Also not gonna take off. Good luck with the rest of tonight's battles, Apple. Later, Jer. Thank you so much for stopping through, dude. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully you had a good time, and hopefully you get some good sleeps. Dude. So we have to feed this monster of a unit. Because if we don't feed this monster of a unit, Kai's, he's not going to grow. Hey, Kai's! It's me, Goku! Notice that I said, hey, Kai's. let's get our rewards out of the box real quick. And then I also want to see what's inside of the inventory section, or not the inventory section, what's actually in the portal of memories right now. So we have Dokkan Button, or Buttodin. We have Ghostly Pranks, we have Mischief, we have the Yamcha. Bunch of good stuff in here currently. I mean, which makes sense since usually anything that isn't on isn't here. But like, they go in rotation, so sometimes things you need won't be in here. The bowlz are in here right now. I should probably do that just to wipe my slate clean of that. I got like 200 and something 256 keys. So it'd be worthwhile. It's just a matter of actually doing it. The Mr. Right event. With all that being said, for the most part, I think we're good as it currently stands, and that we should chill out for the time being on Dokkan and come back with something else later, or not later, or come back to it another day. See, that's a sign right there, because my brain's over here like, trying to say words, trying to say things. I see you, Apple. I ain't gonna let you say those things, but alright. I also need to sit up here and make definitive teams, because as you see, we have empty slots, actual team, alright, proto team, messing around team from when we were doing the story, messing around team from when we were doing the story, for examples. So, we only have one real team on this account right now, which isn't terrible considering the team that we're using and how it actually works out. It's just stuff to think about going forward. Like SA1, SA1, I can guarantee you that. SA1, yep. SA10, I remember doing that. SA10, also remember that. SA10. So like, it's a half-half team, and you can definitely tell who has a decent amount of love to them. And then I think all four of them have one dupe in them. Something like that. Freebie can get a second dupe. We have 3 dupes into the likes of cauliflower. We got the likes of 2 dupes into the kale, and then we have 2 dupes into 17. I'm curious as if I would actually pull them. But they're not even on this pack, it's their newer variants and the likes of old Kefla. To which I wouldn't mind having old Kefla, it's just... it's 50 stones, and at the point I pull it for 50... oh wait, no, it's 30 stones. I'm a debate on it. I'm a debate on it. Because if I make a decision now, I know it's going to be a rash decision. I tapped out of it twice. That's my bad. Nonetheless, we're going to send it over to the end of the box and end this one out. So thank you, dude, so much for chilling out on this beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you, because I don't know your sleep schedule. Hopefully you set up here and you enjoyed yourself, and I provide you with some form of entertainment. To anyone that's new here, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cereal Bowl Nation, greatest nation on the internet. If you ain't know it, now you know it, and hopefully I can provide you with your vitamins and nutrients for your entertainment breakfast. To any returning Cereal Bowls, as always, thank you, dudes, for coming through, sitting up here, sharing your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, all that goodness that makes me want to stream longer, better, faster, stronger, just to talk to you guys on a more consistent basis. To anybody who is watching this vid or watching this stream, post stream, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Yeah, feel free to leave a comment down below, rather you're just saying hello, rather you're just saying what you liked about the stream, rather you're answering some of the questions that I asked during the stream. Nonetheless, I appreciate you guys for chilling out and watching this post. To anyone who isn't subscribed yet, if you aren't subscribed, be sure to get yourself subscribed and become a part of the Cereal Bowl Nation. Additionally, if you're looking for more stuff that I do outside of stream, there's the links down below. There's the names on the screen if you want to check out any of those social medias. If you're looking for any additional content in between the time of this stream and the next thing that I do on this channel, feel free to click on the video on screen, but there's also the likes of other videos on the channel which you can check out in between the time. And finally, if you enjoy the content that I make here, feel free to check out the Patreon and see if you feel like supporting. But with all that being said, I'll catch you dudes later. Munch, munch, munch. Peace out. That's a wrap.